What's going on today, guys? T-Rex here on day 30 of our 100-day Ark Survival Challenge. Today we are moving around the map. We need to get Megalania Venom. We need to get Spino Cells. We need 2 Spino Cells and 8 Megalania Venom. Right now we find this Spino. We head down the river a little bit and then we find our second Spino. So we're completely done with Spino Cells at this point, and then we head over to Red Ob so that we can drop off all of our trophies that we need, and we still need 2 gigahearts and the artifact of the immune. So on day 31 we'll get the artifact of the immune so that we have that, and we'll still be looking around for those gigahearts. To get our Megalania Venom, we're going to go into the first artifact cave again and just move through that. They hang from the roof of this cave and the cave on Carno Island. So we may go over to Carno Island on day 31 also. As we're doing this, we have metal cooking. We need about 400 metal left in order to make our tech replicator. So what I'm doing is stopping, looking around for those things that drop off the ceiling randomly. Um, they dismount you, so you want to make sure that you catch them before they do all that. There's a few that spawn in this cave. It's easier to find them if you have a tech helmet. Right now, I do not have a tech helmet, so I'm doing it the harder way where I'm flying around in the cave. I'm waiting for them to drop on me, or hopefully I spot them before they drop on me. And it looks like we only have 2 in this cave total. After that, we start to head out, and we're always looking for better tames while we're doing that. We also need to get some tames for our farm, so we need to get some dung beetles. That way we can, and then we got to get a pig. That way we could take all the poop from the pig and put it in the dung beetles, and they will create fertilizer by themselves. Um, I like to check the drops. The drops sometimes have random good stuff. This one was not one of those randomly good ones. So we move on from there, and we come across this looking for Megalania still. And then on the edge of this cliff, I see this bright blue dung beetle, which I really want to get. And then behind that, there's a pink one. So that's going to be our 2 dung beetles we get. The way we get the poop to tame them is we're going to take one of our Rexes and take it in and out of the cryopod. You can do this on single player settings. You can't do it on normal settings like official, but official servers are ending soon, so everybody's settings are going to be whatever you want them to be. So what I do is I take our Rex out, we throw it down, it drops a large dinosaur poop, and then we pick that up, we cryopod it, and we throw it right back out for another large dinosaur poop. After that, we just cryopod up so that it stays safe and protected. That's our alpha female, and I like to name my male dung beetles Ryan and my female dung beetles Christian. So it's Ryan Dung and Christian Dung, which, it's a good play on words if you know who those people are. If you don't, then it's not a good play on words. We're going to cryopod these guys up because we're probably not going to use them for a long time. Um, I like to use them so when we need to make mind wipe tonics and stuff later on, that we're able to do that. We head out of the cave since there's no more Megalanias that spawn in anywhere around here. We make sure to check everywhere though, go down and around. Normally 2, 3, 4 at most spawn in this cave. So it looks like we only had a 2 spawn. We head out towards the exit. You can tame spiders in this cave and arthroporas, but what you need to do is make bug repellent so that they don't come after you. And then what you would do is sneak up on them and feed them raw meat. If that's something that you guys want to do, then that's something you guys can do. There is an achievement for taming one of every type of tameable monster on the Ark. So if you're thinking about getting that achievement, that's the way you would do that for the Arthroporas and the spiders. I don't know what the names are. They're spiders. Um, we head over to this next cave and we go through it, but as we're going through it, there was nothing of interest, no Megalanias, nothing new, so I cut the film and just head right back out of the cave. As I head out of this cave, I'm heading over to Metal Mountains so that I can check to see if there's any Gigas. There is no Gigas that have spawned over here, so we move on. We get this Alpha Carno taken care of, and it didn't drop us any really good gear. Around this mountain, Gigas are supposed to spawn also. They did not, so we headed back to main base so that we can get the metal we need for the tech replicator. Now that we got our tech replicators metal done, we go over to the obelisk, we throw it in there, and we put all of our tributes back into there also, plus all of our artifacts that we need. That way, when we're ready to fight the boss, we can. If you guys want me to fight the boss earlier, I will definitely do that. If you want to move on to the next map sooner, we can do that too. I'm putting our Theri inside of a cryopod and our Anki in a cryopod because after we build our tech replicator, we're going to need more metal in order to build our tech gear. We're also going to need black pearls, which we're going to have to get off of mosasaurs and Tusos. So now I head over to main base from Blue Ob. Coming into main base, we have our tech replicator. We're going to place it right here on the top. We need to fill in this hole up here because I kind of messed up and we can't put the replicator in a spot that I like. We move back. We place it right here on the corner of the whole base. It turns out really well. It fits in there perfectly. So now we have our tech replicator. After this, we head over to Metal Mountain to get some metal with our RG and our Anki so that we can start our forge up. We get quite a bit of metal going over to this mountain, so it's a useful spot to be built close to. A lot of bases do build close to this mountain because of the abundance of metal on it. Each swing gives you about 600 metal or more depending on how large the node is. So just keep that in mind when you are needing resources. Raise your Anki's attack up and it will harvest more metal at a time. After we get all of the metal that we need, we are going to head back to main base. As you can tell, I have the nights set to move by really fast because I don't like playing at night on the game. It's kind of a damper. You have to sit there in one spot. You can't really do much of anything, and in the end of the day, it's not fun. And that's going to be it for us today. We're going to get the last of this metal. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Leave any comments you like below. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.